Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. Today is October 28th, 2019. What is good, my beautiful sun rays, awesome dragons? So, I know we're missing a couple days worth of readings. I had some serious complications where the videos were not uploading. And so, it showed they did but didn't, but that's all good. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that your weekend was absolutely amazing. I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining me on this journey, allowing me to journey with you. Thank you to my each and every one of you beautiful subscribers. If you are just now joining us, please hit the subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe. I'll be most grateful for that. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, got cards already jumping out. They ready. I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance from my angels, archangels, divine spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting us on our highest possible path. All right. So, I hope you guys are taking really good care of yourself. I hope that you are getting enough rest, getting your water in, getting some exercise. I know the weather has been changing quite a bit, on and off. So I hope that you are making sure that you're adjusting to that. And I'm sending lots of love and light and healing to California with everything that's going on there and all over the world. I have some really close friends that are in California, so of course sending lots of love there. And to our birthday babies, still celebrating happy birthday to each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely amazing. So if you want a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to help you there. And that way that'll have your own personal energy. Alright, let's get this party started. Okay, and if you're just joining me, you see me flipping that card over. I do not read cards in reverse. It does not speak to my spirit. So we're gonna go ahead and this looks like a actually pretty good reading. So I'm excited for this. Here we go, guys. All right. So let's start here. So we have the trickster card. Okay, now the trickster talks about things not being exactly what they seem. Okay, so some things that may seem bad may not be bad, and vice versa. Okay, so it's asking you not to take everything at face value. It's asking you to tune in and pay attention to the energy surrounding the people, places, and things. Right? It encourages you to find humor and gentleness and amusement in things that would probably not normally tickle you, so to speak. In these difficult situations. I want you to step out of the box. Okay? So sometimes, you know, we hang out with people or spend time with people and people are like, oh my God, that person is the worst person, but you have the best time with them. Or that person's a good person and they're really not a good person, they're just the representative. So it's asking you to get in tune, get out of the box, pay attention to the energies that surround that person, the energies that surround that place or that thing, and look at it in a different perspective. Okay, so that's the cool thing about it. Okay, so sometimes there is a light-hearted fun that is needed. Okay, so sometimes you're needing to be around someone that breaks up the energy that we normally walk around carrying, that focus energy, being stagnant or stuck, or unwilling to change, and we run across somebody that just kind of tickles our fancy and it's like, that's interesting, and you just kind of like, let me just go in this direction. And so a guidance, so to speak. But again, pay attention to the surroundings and the energy that goes with it, okay? Because you want to have a healthy balance for yourself. Now, it's funny that the trickster shows up with the love partnership, because sometimes the person that we are interested in are the total opposite of who we are. Okay, so maybe that person is the fun, lighthearted person and you are the workaholic, or vice versa, and you need a shift of energy, and that person shows up and you're like googly eyes or you're like, this might be a little bit different than what I'm used to. Sometimes we have to go through different experiences in relationships, like that vibration just speaks to us, and we have to do that shift so that we can we understand the things that we do like, the things that we don't like, the things that don't speak to our to us. It doesn't vibe on the same level. So just because something looks a certain way doesn't mean that it is. So a partnership, okay, that's a beautiful thing, okay, because when you are a partner, it actually you have the support that you're looking for. So sometimes it comes from places that we don't expect it to. Now, by saying that, you also have the Judgment card. Now, this is in some decks known as Gabriel. So and he don't blow his horn for just about anybody. It is sometimes called the Resurrection card. So bringing a relationship back around or a situation back around, to see it in a different light, or see the changes that can come with it, right? So if a relationship, the opportunity for something that didn't work out, but it wasn't bad, it was like it wasn't good timing, so showing up for you to come back around and possibly be a part of that partnership. Okay, now here's a big thing that has everything to do with this, is that it talks about you knowing you belong. Okay, so sometimes we're like, I just didn't fit in that life. Well, when you're meant to be with someone, or you are meant to be somewhere that this is part of your journey, it will continue to show up. Okay, sometimes the first time around it shows up and it's just, this is not the right timing, but it feels so good. And sometimes it's like, that didn't feel good, I don't know about that. But for some of you, those things were just not the right time, and maybe you were in a relationship or a marriage or a situation. Sometimes that job didn't appreciate you when you were there, and you said, you know what, you don't appreciate me, I'm moving on. But you have this opportunity to return to something that you love or something that you enjoyed, and now they're like, you know what, maybe I was too hasty, I was too quick, and maybe I shouldn't have let that person go, and it would be great for this job, or maybe I shouldn't have let this relationship go, or I'm ready for this relationship now. So the biggest thing is know that you belong. Okay, when it shows up, you belong, you have purpose, and where you go and what you do with it is totally up to you, how you tell your story. Okay, you belong in the story, it is your journey, and it is for you. Okay, if it does not speak to your spirit, then hey, move on. Okay, move on from the job, move on from the relationship, whatever that is. Now, you also have the timekeeper card. Now, some people call this the heartbreak card. I do not, that does not speak to my spirit as well. So it is 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. So as this shift is coming in, we have some Scorpio energy coming up in here. Okay, and Scorpio has everything to do with emotions and movement and flow. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, you got a shift coming in. So if it hasn't already started, it will be here shortly. Okay, it's funny because I don't get a lot of relationship stuff that shows up, and I've actually it showed up quite a bit here lately. So a lot of you beautiful subscribers, amazing dragons, beautiful sun rays, have some things going on. So we got some big changes coming in. So know that you belong. Know that you have to look at things in a different perspective. Be open to the partnership. Be open to love. And it's you're gonna see this little light come on, and it's just you're gonna feel that energy shift. It's gonna be beautiful if you haven't already felt it. I hope that you have enjoyed this beautiful reading. I am excited. This is like the beginning of the week, and it's like all up in there like, hey. I hope that you enjoyed this beautiful reading. Again, if you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to help you there. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.